Welcome to another video. My name is Melanie and on my channel Our Tropical Soil you can learn more about growing food in the tropics. I'm in my front yard and I'm planning to convert my front yard into an edible landscape, and I'm nowhere near like even started or finished or anything, but I figured I'd show you guys what it looked like before I got started. I have planted a couple things, and first I have right here the peanut butter fruit. It has these red little fruit that tastes like peanut butter. I've tried it, didn't really taste like peanut butter to me, but figured I'd plant it. It's from seed, and in the front I want to keep things not very obvious, so I don't want things to be obviously edible. So this, like, most people are not going to know this is edible, whereas if you planted a mango tree, it's really obvious that you have a mango tree. To the left of the peanut butter fruit tree, I have cranberry hibiscus, and it's doing really well here. It gets about sun half of the day, and it's beautiful because it has these beautiful red leaves. I have this lemongrass, and it's just grown so much. I grew it from seed also, probably like a year ago. And you could use this to make tea and stuff, but you'll keep seeing that none of this stuff is going to be obviously edible. Like, no one's going to think this is lemongrass unless they're really familiar with lemongrass. Right here I have chaya, also known as Mexican tree spinach. You could eat the leaves, but you have to cook them, and it produces these beautiful white flowers. And then I have African blue basil that's always flowering, so it is very ornamental, and it's always full of bees, so it's really good at bringing in the pollinators. And there is my herb garden, because we have that door and there's like a little garden inside there. You could watch a tour of it. I'll leave the link at the end of this video. So since we have this like opening here, I did it symmetrical, so African blue basil chaya with the lemongrass back there, and then I did the same African blue basil chaya and lemongrass. Here's the other African blue basil. This one has grown more, but it's always full of bees, always attracting all the pollinators. Also attracts some wasps too. So a lot of beneficial insects come to your garden because of this plant. And again, the chaya, these are grown from cuttings, so is the African blue basil. And the lemongrass. You can grow lemongrass from seed or division. Here we have a medicinal plant. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's not doing that well. I didn't really plan this out. I just stuck it in the ground somewhere because it needed to be taken out of its pot. Here I have a ground orchid, and this isn't edible, but it does have these beautiful little yellow flowers. And I have one gochujang pepper and a second gochujang pepper. So these might be a little bit more obviously edible because the peppers are really obvious and red when they're ripe, but I mean, it's pretty far away from the street, so I don't think anyone is gonna come walk all the way over here to steal peppers. Besides the plants over here that I showed you, the only other trees or plants in our front yard are our oak trees. We have 5 of them. They're pretty big already. So under these oak trees, I was hoping to inoculate some mushrooms and get some mushrooms coming up around here. So I need to do that. I hear you could just blend them up and with some water and pour the spores around, and soon you'll have mushrooms growing through the grass. We already have some mushrooms that pop up around the oak trees. They're a bolete mushroom that stains blue, so chances are that it's poisonous or at least not edible. Here is my herb garden. I'm gonna leave a link for it so you guys can check that out next. Thanks for watching.